kid, wouldn't believe what the hell I did.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006. We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the New Orleans Saints. With my partner Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from the Superdome. And this will work out quite well. We'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the gun, it's Shuck. The pass is caught by Turner. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, New Orleans. 1st and 10.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On the ground, this is Harris. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Mike Green is there on the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Shuck to throw on 2nd down. The throw here is complete. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
60. Let's go. 60 Bison.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Mustang 19. Ready. 70 Timberwolf.
Throwing is Shuck. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. The Saints lining up in punt formation. And he'll get a few yards on this return. Up past the 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first
you, that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big...
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team kept possession of the football.
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me go all out. Up in here, up in here.
They'll go play action here with Chuck. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
37-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
To throw is shut. The pass rush gets home and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line.
42-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Minnesota.
The 35-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. You can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, and it makes such a big difference for the offense.
It is 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
That is caught at the 3. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal. 2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
71.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Extra point try, forthcoming. He gets it to go. The Vikings will take a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Ready? 19 Lions. Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Motion. Go. Check.
On 1st down, Shuck. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready? 72 the Wolf.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Now, he'll air one out. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. And the Vikings are going to get the football back as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. We are through 1. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from New Orleans after this. Vikings football as we begin this 2nd quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Looking middle, and there is Horton. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's catch number 40 on the season for him.
46-yard line.
The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10.
Trap 60. 60 by
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big deal play by a really good player. So one of the elements in a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Saints are going to get the football at their own 40.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball. And I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what. And it ends up being a costly mistake.
Look wide. Get this one complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 5. To the air is shot. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Give up the middle to Harris. And that one shut down pretty quickly. Again, back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and
9. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 9. Another run here with Harris. Room to run at the 35. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down. And down he goes. They got him.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Cougar 19.
On 2nd down, it's Shuck. That one into the hands of Turner. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Saints are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
A gain there of 11. It'll be a Vikings 1st down. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be taken down as we hit 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play for Minnesota. 45 yards. First down.
And they decide to bring pressure here on 3rd down. He does a really nice job. Remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
A running play. Brings up 2nd and
8. Up the middle they go. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Vikings. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Makes the score Vikings 14, Saints
3. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He fields it at the 8. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Shuck. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First down 10.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Oronde Gadsden the 2nd. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. They'll get a yard or two to the 8. Second and goal. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing on second down is McCarthy. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Shuck. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half. Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. 40-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he only goes for about a yard on that play. Second down.
Brings up second and 9.
To throw is McCarthy. Left side, and is caught by Horton. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spin it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's McCarthy. Going over the middle. This one is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, Minnesota.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He'll find Jefferson coming across the field. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A gain of 26. And it sets up first and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal. They'll go with him again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
Now I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Shuck looking to throw on first down. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
On second down, here's McCarthy. That's taken in by Horton. And a good job rallying to the football. Horton just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Makes it third.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down. We'll try to get this one on the ground.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
That one is good. And the Vikings will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First and 10, here's Shuck. Trouble in there, caught by Kittle. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Shuck gonna throw it here on 3rd and 1. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's gonna have the first down taken down after a short pickup at 5, but it will keep the drive going.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. To the air again is Shuck. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
He is tough to bring down. They finally do. Somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
This is my dad used to tell me, come into the house and get me. He ain't so valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll turn and hand this one off. And he will work his down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, like I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
On play action, here's McCarthy. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Saints are going to take possession.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing at this point in the game.
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Shuck. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Signaled for and taken. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
start on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
It's a gain of 10. And the Vikings first down.
Pack the 60. Pack.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. They get about 6 before he's taken down.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
That's caught. Outside. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And the Vikings first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Minnesota.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. And it'll lead to a second down. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Saints are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
The Saints take over.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
He's going to have this one up near the 28. 15-yard pickup there. First down, New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Going to run out of the gun. Here's Harris. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup 4.
32-yard line. 4 yards
From the
on
32-yard line now, here's second and 6. Chuck. That's caught by McCaffrey. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8 yards.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down.
Let's go now. Crap 80.
To the air is shot. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning. A run here with Davis. He'll work his way ahead for a gain. Of about 4.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Here's a second and 6.
Here we go. 19 Tiger.
On the ground once more, it's Davis. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
24-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Second and 11.
60 Eagles. Go.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. They didn't quite get the shutout they were hoping for and likely deserved. This was a tremendous defensive performance. They held the other guys to just a field goal, that's all. And that defensive unit was the driving force in this victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that,